This $15 trade-up makes $50 of profit, and nobody is doing it. It literally didn't work before, but after the new CS2 trade-up update, it's one of the easiest profit trade-ups that I've ever found. Let me show you how this thing works. Now before we move on, let's hear a quick word from the sponsor of this video. Are you looking for low float skins for your trade-ups? Well, I just found this low float skin for this Sprint Stream trade-up easily on SkinsMonkey. So SkinsMonkey is a site where you can trade your skins safely and easily to get those nasty CS2 skins. And for you guys, SkinsMonkey and I are giving out a free $5 on your first trade if you put in my code ELS. They're also giving away a bunch of free skins, and using my code you can get a 35% bonus on your deposits. So make sure to check them out, link is in the description. So a lot of people still don't realize that the new update changed how trade-ups work. Before, the number of possible outcomes killed trades like this. But now, it doesn't matter at all. And because of that, this mil-spec Radiant trade-up suddenly became super profitable. The old system, if your factory new inputs had tons of outcomes, your chance of hitting a Radiant skin dropped massively. Now, it's only based on how many inputs you used, not how many outcomes are inside those inputs. That's why this trade-up works now when it didn't before. Now, before we start, I'll be giving away a Navaja knife in this video. If you want to enter, just like, comment, and subscribe. So the next thing that matters is the float. You can't just throw in random skins anymore. The float ranges of each input directly affect the outcome. For this one, we're using 6 minimal war Radiant skins with really good float ranges, and 4 factory new fillers to bring down that average. So step 1, find good minimal war skins from the Radiant collection. You want the P250 Red Tides and the Glock Coral Blooms, both under 0.10, but you can also use the SSG Blush Pours for under the float 0.09. These are the only Radiant skins that I recommend because their float caps are better than the others, with a float cap of 0 to 0.75, while the other skins cap out at around 0.50. So this is what makes the math line up. Next, find factory new skins with float caps between 0 to 1.0, ideally with floats below 0.04. So these will pull your average float down just enough for the Radiant skins to come out in factory new. So some filler skins that you can use is the P2K Gnarled, the SSG Disaster, the UMP Roadblock, the Sword of Spirit Board, or the Tagef Job. Now, you can use other skins that don't have a 0 to 1 float cap, but only if you understand how adjusted floats work. For example, even though the Scar 20 Poltergeist caps out at 0 to 0.57, a float cap of 0.022 actually converts to an adjusted 0.0386, so it still fits perfectly. So the third step that you need to do is go to TradeUp Spy. I have been using this site for like 4 years now. Then just log in and download their Chrome extension, and make sure to load up your inventory. Then after this, refresh your inventory and load up your floats. So in here, you want to do trial and error. You want to mix 6 minimal war Radiant skins with 4 factory new fillers. And just keep on mix and matching until you get an adjusted average float of less than 0.0933. So this will guarantee that your Radiant outcomes will come out in factory new. So once you get 10 skins that fit this criteria, just load up CS2 and find these 10 skins and trade them up. As you can see here, I got a good $12 profit. So overall, it costs about $15 per attempt, and if you do it right, you will get a 60% chance to profit. The Deagle Mulberry will give you a $30 profit, then the M41 will give you a $16 profit, and the USP will give you a $13 profit. But if you hit the 40% chance to lose, your losses average to around $10 to $15, but overall, it's a very profitable setup long term. So I ran a bunch of these last night, and here's what I got. So I got the M41 a while ago, and for the second trade up, I got the Deagle. Third one, USP, another plus $10, but then we finally get the loss, whatever. Fourth, USP again, then a loss, then the M41S, then another miss, then another Deagle hit. Overall, that's about a $65 profit in just a few hours of sniping skins. So yeah, a lot of people are not understanding how these new float rules work. So once you understand it, you can easily find 60% plus profitable trade-ups that nobody's touching right now. I will put the link to TradeUp Spy down below in the description, but if you want to see how I found the first 3 broken trade-ups after the update, make sure to check out this video next.